Good morning. My name is Heather Harris, and I am in training with Yoga for First Responders. I am a 500-hour yoga teacher. I have had several different types of education, but for this presentation, know that I am in training for YFFR and I am working towards my certificate. So what does YFFR stand for? YFFR stands for Yoga for First Responders. And so think about what you know about yoga and why you have not done yoga. And if you think about the hippie woo-woo, it's twisting up in a pretzel, it's, Instagram and Facebook and all these social media influencers, and I'll use that term loosely. It's not sexy unless you're twisting up in a pretzel or you're wearing tight pants. But yoga is actually a lot more. Yoga was originally created to help individuals master their mind. And of course, we all know our mind goes all over the place. And this is a way to kind of master it and bring it down and be able to concentrate. So, YFFR and yoga is not relaxation. It's not slow. It can be slow. Slow can be strong and not necessarily relaxation. So YFFR is more regulation after activation. And you'll hear me say this quite a lot as we go through different practices, but it is enhancing your performance. It is processing stress. It's creating resilience. It is enhancing your ability to do your job. So if you think about it, wasn't that something beneficial for you? Wouldn't you like to be able to enhance your job performance? Yoga can help you create optimal functioning of the psychophysiological system. And that's like a big mouthful. But it is mastery over the mind. It is just one of the many systems that yoga does work with. We will breathe, we will move, we will do all kinds of things. So in the long run, how does this serve you? It serves you by helping you be prepared and giving you preparedness skills and also long-term survivability. It helps with the mental health. It helps with your physical health. Yoga is so many things. And YFFR has specific protocols to deal with all of these things or to help you enhance, build, process, all those things. It gives you the ability to self-regulate. Have you ever had somebody come and stand in your face and yell and scream at you? Practice some deep belly breaths before you respond. It enhances your self-awareness and situational awareness, which is a fabulous job skill when it comes to being a paramedic or a firefighter, or if you're in the military, you do need to know what is going on around you. It enhances your proprioception and fine motor skills, which is very important when you're wearing the face mask and gloves and you don't have those senses, but it does allow you to take in what is going on around you. It gives you better verbal and problem-solving skills. And those are the things that we need when you're talking to patients and when you're talking to the public. It's increased physical strength and mobility, getting to that enhancing your performance. If you can create strength and help prevent injuries down the road, that's a fabulous skill. Access to effective sleep and recovery. If you're able to process that stress and you create that resilience, that will help you feel better. It's the ability to perform well under pressure. That is a wonderful skill. It is more accurate gut responses, because if you just take a second, take a deep breath before you react, that helps you. Controlled mindful responses, less injury with faster recovery time, and going back to that enhancing your performance. Increased emotional adaptability, and your oxygen is used more effectively. There is a study through the YFFR training that I have had where they talk about the firefighters and the use of the oxygen, that using the deep belly breathing that you will be taught, they are able to use less oxygen and their oxygen tanks can last longer, which can be a situation that helps you. It could be life or death. And if you have that ability to breathe and extend the life of your oxygen tank, that is wonderful. This training is a missing skill set. When you go through your training, they don't teach you how to take good care of your mental health and how to process all that stress that you're dealing with, or enhancing that resilience or your performance. So this is the missing skill. Boy, am I having trouble talking. A skill set to process stress, build resilience, and enhance your performance. So that is a major function. So how is yoga for first responders different? It is different because there is no woo-woo. You will see this logo, you will see t-shirts, you will not see yoga pants. I mean, I have yoga pants on, but you will not see Buddha. You will not see all those things. This is a very practical application of a long-standing skill, which is yoga. So it is very proactive. It will enhance your performance. You will find the deep belly breathing. You can do it anytime. You could do that in your vehicle. You could do that sitting at your desk. You can do that when you're in between calls. There's a lot of times where you can actually practice a lot of these drills. So there is tactical breath work, there are physical drills, and then there is a neurological reset. And the deep belly breathing is a non-negotiable. You will do that the whole time you are going through the physical drills, and then the neurological reset at the end. So those three aspects of a yoga practice will help you process that stress, build resilience, and then enhance performance. So I'm going to read a quote to you, which it comes from Dave Grossman's book on combat. Yoga, Zen, and the martial arts may have some mystical connotations, but when you strip away the mysticism, all that is left is a simple process that allows you to gain conscious control over your unconscious nervous system and then put it to work for you. And for me, that really sums up yoga. It is such a wonderful skill. It is a wonderful tool. You can access it at any time. If you are interested, and I hope you are interested in learning more, you can go to yogaforfirstresponders.org or info@yogaforfirstresponders.org. So you can email them and they can send you information, or you can go on the website. You can actually join and you can see the whole library. There is a resource library. If you have 5 minutes that you want to practice, if you have 10 minutes that you want to practice, if you have an hour that you can dedicate, but just creating that time for yourself. You are important. Your mental health and your physical health are very important. So you can access that at any time. You can also reach out to Olivia or Jess and send the email to info@yogaforfirstresponders.org. And you can have somebody come and teach the class. And it could be online, it could be physical. You can have an 8-week class, you can have a 16-week class, and depending on where you are, you can find a Yoga for First Responders instructor in your area. So with that, if there are any questions, I'm happy to answer any questions. Otherwise, let's get started. Let's process that stress, enhance your performance, and build that resilience that you all do need. Thank you very much for your time.